gonna say good morning to everybody. You're not feeling well, are you? Good morning, you guys. So this morning has been a bit of a mad one. I had a pigeon fly into my bathroom. That was interesting. They stayed there for about 2 minutes. I shut the door, panicking, and then it ended up somehow getting itself back out of the window. So thank God, because I was gonna call my dad. I was just thinking, like, this is not the time. There are no people that are moving around right now. What am I gonna do? But I feel like God knew my heart and just helped that poor pigeon get out of my house. Also been on the house party app to my boyfriend and my cousins. Everyone is addicted to it, and I'm constantly being invited into chats, like constantly. So it's been a bit of a slow morning. Also, Rich doesn't feel well. I think he's got allergies again, which he tends to get around this time of year. Went for our walk, our first walk of the day, and about 10 minutes later he's had like a cough. But he's been fine, so I'm not too concerned. I think it is just allergies, so I've allowed him on the sofa just for today, just because he's feeling more sorry for himself and I just feel a little bit bad. So he's there chilling out. I haven't eaten because I've been wanting to film this, what I eat in a day. So we're gonna see how this goes, because I've never done this before and I'm not a chef by any means. I'm just gonna share with you some of the common things that I tend to have. So right now I'm going to go make a smoothie and potentially a tea. So I used to always have a hot drink first thing in the morning. Growing up, that's what I've always had. My nan's always, you know, given us hot drinks, and my mum and everything. But now I tend to have my fruit smoothies first thing, because it's always great to get your fruits in first thing. So I've read and researched. Opens up your appetite, and it's just the best time to have fruit. I don't really have breakfast, you guys. I'm not a big breakfast person. When my boyfriend's here, we'll have porridge or oats or granola. So if someone else is here, because I know they're hungry, I'll eat if they're eating. But otherwise, I'm really happy with a smoothie or a hot drink. And then a couple hours later, I'll have a good old lunch. So I'll show you anyway what I'm going to have. So let's go to the kitchen now. Hello. So now I need to figure out where I'm going to put you guys, because I don't have the most camera ready kitchen. I don't. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to make my smoothie. Hey Rich, you going to help us? He hasn't actually eaten yet, so maybe he's gonna eat in here. So I'm gonna make my smoothie. Now, there aren't really any particular recipes that I follow. I just go with how I feel and what I fancy on that day. So I've got my NutriBullet. Let me find, here it is. I've got this ready. So I'm just gonna fill this up with as many fruits as possible. Usually only have one fruit bowl on the table. I currently have 3. That's how many fruits are in the house, which is amazing, because it means no excuses when it comes to making my smoothies. So I always start with a banana. My boyfriend's not here at the moment, so I'm just gonna use one. I just find that it helps with the thickness. I think I'm gonna leave the kiwi for an actual snack later rather than putting it in the smoothie. Also because I've got frozen stuff. One original. Cut half lemon and squeeze it in there. We're gonna have an apple, and I need to be careful saying that loud because look who comes. This is his favorite fruit in the world. So often when I make my smoothies, Richie will get a couple of pieces, so I'll give him a tiny few pieces just because he doesn't feel well. He's right behind me. APPLE, that's what's going in right now. So I'm gonna just save these 2 little chunks for him. Next is some kale. I freeze my kale just so that it saves a bit longer. I have this Tesco mix. I love the mixes because it makes things a lot easier and quicker. Spinach, mango, kiwi and kale. Hence why I'm leaving the kiwi and the fresh kiwi to the side. I'm not going to put too much of this, so I'm just going to put 2 bits of kiwi, 2 bits of mango, and we can put a little bit more kale and spinach. like this. I'm just gonna put a couple of berries. There is not enough space, so yeah. Just a couple, just to add a bit of sweetness. That is it. This is the summer fruit mix from Tesco as well. They have everything. I've run out of my pomegranate. If you guys know, that is actually my favorite fruit in the world. So then I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut milk. So I do this for a slightly thicker consistency and also just to kind of fill me up. And you guys know I do not drink dairy milk, cow's milk. So coconut milk and oat milk are my faves. And then I'm literally going to squash that in and mix it up. So I would usually put in flax seeds and chia seeds in all of my smoothies, but I have actually run out and the shelves in all the supermarkets are empty. But there is loads of goodness in there anyway. It's done. I don't know what colour this is. I guess it's like a really dirty green with a hint of pink in there. But I know it's going to be good for me. How it tastes is not important to me in the mornings. I just want to get it down, get the goodness down and fill myself up. Actually ended up making quite a lot in the end, so I'll probably either save some for tomorrow, or if I get peckish later, I can have a little bit. Let's taste it. Oh, it's nice. And then I use these copper straws. They match my kitchen, but they're really, really good just not having stuff to throw away. And they're very easy to clean. So yeah, smoothie ready, you guys. So today I really want it to be quite a chilled day. All I plan to do is take some pictures in the house, hence why I've actually got decent. Like I said, I've been on this house party app. My cousins and aunts are currently on it. So I'm gonna have a quick chat with them now while I drink my smoothie, and then I'll see how hungry I am and I'll show you guys my lunch. Hello.
Jade is playing.
Hi.
Jade? And then when they kept saying go on house party, Taja, yeah. Tell her what I thought it was. A party where you play music, there's a DJ playing music, and you dance. She said that she's not dressed for it. I'm doing it now because I've got work.
And that's why she kept ignoring us.
I said to Taja, what music do they play? Oh.
Aww. Hey you guys, so what have I been doing since I last saw you? I was on house party with some family, chatting away, and then I had to go because I needed to get some work done. So I did some work, I shot some pictures of one look. I did want to try and get at least 3 looks done today, so we'll see how I feel. Right now I have no energy, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go make myself some lunch. I think I fancy avocado and smoked salmon toast. I think that's what I'm gonna have, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I may, if I'm feeling a bit cheeky, I may have 2 slices. So I'll show you guys. The only bread that I do eat, if any, is sourdough bread, and that's only very rare because I fancy an avocado on toast. Usually I'll make avocado or smoked salmon stuff on like little oat cakes and stuff, but I just felt like having bread. And I went to the supermarket a couple days ago and could not believe that the only bread that was available was sourdough bread. So to me, that was a sign. Super, super easy, you guys. Anywhere, like any kind of cafe that does like avocado on toast kind of vibes, you would spend probably over £10. And this is not that much. No. Remember, you can make this multiple times with that, so when you weigh it up, it costs a lot cheaper and you can make it exactly how you like it. So anyway, enough talking. So I am feeling really hungry, so I don't know if I should be greedy like this or not, but I feel like having 2 slices. I usually only have 1, you guys, but I've never had a toaster in this flat as well. I always intended to get the matching toaster to the kettle, the Smeg kettle, but you guys, like I said, I barely ever buy bread or use bread or eat bread, so it would have actually just been a wasted appliance that would have just taken up space. And as you can see, there isn't a lot of space for things here. I'm gonna put these in the oven now, just to get a little bit crisp. If you guys don't have any kind of bowls like this in your house, you are missing out. This is what I use to serve my rice, my quinoa and all that kind of stuff, and make it all nice and neat, so it's like a nice little round, you know, shape on the plate. But I also use this for so many other things, including smashing my avocado. So I do have a pestle and mortar over there, marble one, but I just find it's so heavy because it's marble. Simple. Avocado is like my favorite thing, you guys. I grew up eating avocados. It's just a Jamaican thing anyway, probably a Caribbean thing, but Jamaicans, we do tend to have avocado or pear with basically everything. Okay, that's not done enough for me. I want it a little bit more crispy. So got my avo in there, use my fork and just start smashing it. Hi Richie, you back? Can you smell the food? Is that why you've come back? Can you guys see him looking at me over there like, who are you talking to, JD? So I'm not someone that likes my avocado super lemony and zesty. A tiny bit in there just to, I hate the word moist, but just to moist it up. And essentially it just adds a nice balance, because what I'm now gonna put in there is chili and a little bit of salt. Yeah. I keep my avo very, very simple, you guys, because remember, we've got smoked salmon, which is quite salty already, so I don't need to do too much. So we're gonna get some salt, pink Himalayan salt, chili flakes. See what it looks like now. And I'm just gonna mash it up. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut a slice of lemon and have some water with lemons to alkaline it. Yeah. Got my bread. And then what I always do is eat the rest. Yummy. Make a bad man feel alright. You can never have too much chili, you guys, so I love chili. And then I'm just gonna put a little basil, because why not? It looks pretty, you know. No, 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 Nope. It's not for you, Rich. Nope, it's mine. So baby, what you gonna do? So you guys, I also forgot to tell you the vitamins that I take pretty much every day. I do mix them around. I've got some other things in my cupboard, but these are the ones I tend to stick to each day. Hey guys, so it's like the end of the day now. I'm in my pajamas because, you know, I'm not going anywhere. What have I been up to since I last saw you? After having my avo and toast, I remembered my vitamins and showed you those vitamins I have on a day-to-day. So it's dinner time, you guys. I have had the longest shoot ever. I tried, and obviously it's me, my phone, my tripod and self-timer, because my remote that I usually use, that is like a Bluetooth remote, has died. I made some yummy Korean barbecue style chicken wings yesterday. Now I didn't vlog it, but I will insert some clips somewhere on the screen so you can see a couple of the stages. And I'm not really going to share the recipe, because if you just go on YouTube you'll see so many. That's exactly what I did. I googled and they were all kind of the same, and I just kind of tailored it to my own taste buds. So do your Googles, guys. I need to stop talking about the food because it's making me so hungry, and I'm just gonna get started. Okay, so I've got the chicken warming up in the oven because I don't want it to get soggy. I want it to feel as close as yesterday as it can, so it was crispy but still had the sauce on it. It was perfect. So I always find reheating food in the oven always gives it a better warm. Even pizza, you guys, warming it up in the oven or in a pan. Let me know if there are any things you've seen me cook on my Instagram that you would like a full step-by-step process on. And if you're not sure, go on my Instagram. I have a food highlight. You can click through all the images of my food, and then if anything grabs your fancy, then come onto this video, leave a comment, describe it, and then yeah, we'll see what we can do. Right, before everything burns, let's check the quinoa now and the chicken. So this is my dinner for tonight. I've got my chicken that I made yesterday. I sprinkled some spring onions on top because it just adds a lovely kick, and I love spring onions. I've got my quinoa here, and then I've got my salad there, and I've sprinkled one of my new faves on top, which is this dressing. So whenever I do actually have chicken, it's quite a treat just because I don't have it often. I probably have it once a week at most, which is, yeah, the only meat I have. I don't really class seafood and fish as meat. 80 to 90% of the time, I lean towards that side of things, but then on the odd occasion, I just go with what I feel. Hey you guys, so I think I saw you last at dinner. I've just made myself a nice cup of peppermint tea over there, and right now I'm gonna go and put Ozark on. I'm gonna put my phone down and not get distracted because I've been trying to watch season 2 for about a year now, and season 3 just came out. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed seeing what I eat during the day. This is not my everyday. I didn't really snack today, but if I do snack, they are usually like cashew nuts, which are quite fatty, or pistachios, or plantain chips, anything like that really, and some fruit. I didn't really snack on much fruit today at all, so that's what I would usually do on days that I'm snacky, but I think today I wasn't. And it's probably because I wasn't as active in terms of being outside like I usually would prior to this whole kerfuffle of what's going on right now. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, and subscribe if you haven't seen me before, and I'd love to have you back. See you all really soon. Bye.